Hello, it's the 22nd of May 2020 and day 67 of my self-isolation period. Alright, so historical record time, they announced 351 deaths in the UK today, making a total of 36,393. Now then, the Home Secretary, still amazingly, is Priti Patel, and she said that there would be 14 days of self-isolation for those entering the UK, this from the 8th of June, although the Republic of Ireland is exempt, and there will be fines for non-compliance. And people have been suggesting that perhaps certain countries that have got a low instance of coronavirus should be exempt, but I mean that's just a discussion point at the moment. These swab tests for the over 5s that I've mentioned previously, that is to do with detecting whether you currently have the virus. But there's these tests that people in Hampshire have come up with that are tests for antibodies, and what's different about those is that you can get the results of that within 20 minutes. They don't have to be sent off anyway. I mean, I don't think they've rolled those out yet or anything like that. But anyway, it's a positive sign, I suppose. The government has apparently signed contracts for 10 million antibody tests to be used for general usage amongst the public, although when that's going to be, I don't know. No idea. Oh, and a holiday group has collapsed. One that included the Shearings Coach Travel Company. Not surprising, I suppose. The whole holiday situation is, absolutely in crisis. Okay. So, what about me today? Well, the main thing for me today was that I had to go in hospital, and I received an infusion. Once again, I was sent to the Bristol's dental hospital training place, and they had to have 3 goes at getting a cannula into my hand. It wound up going in there. 2 of the plasters have fallen off, but I mean, it's quite painful sometimes when they stick the old needle in. You know, you have to be a brave bunny and be stoical. But having it done 3 times is unfortunate, shall we say. Anyway, once it was in, I was a bit concerned that they wouldn't be able to get it in, and it would be a waste of a journey, and I wouldn't be able to have the infusion. But once they got it in, the actual infusion went okay, went fine. And I was out in reasonable time. And the advantage of being at the dental hospital is that they've freed up the parking around the back, so there's absolutely no problems with that. It was sunny, but it was also pretty damn windy. So, yeah, wasn't so great outside. But really, the hospital visit kind of put paid to the day, really, because coming out, I mean, this is not unusual, but I had kind of a very slight headache, which threatened to get a bit worse, but it actually hasn't. It's just maintained its kind of level. Anyway, okay, I thought I'd tease my facial hair into a slightly different arrangement, just for the fun of it. Must get some beard oil or something. I don't know what you think. It's got to be said, Suzanne is not keen. She's not keen in general, so on it. So there you go. Seeing as she's not allowed within 6 feet of me, it's kind of immaterial. Anyway, it amuses me. Got to keep yourself amused in these strange times, one way or another. My back is still a bit achy after that fall. So that just tells you, don't go falling off ladders when you're 65. I did watch that, what's that programme called? The Real, I want to call it Miranda Hotel. It's not that, is it? The Real whatever hotel in India, which Susan and I, we actually did visit one of the ones that had been used in the TV series when Miriam Margolyes was in it. It was, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Very pleasant place. I could imagine staying there. But anyway, in the current series, a couple of them went off to do yoga. It was Duncan Bannatyne and the cricket commentator. Crikey, what's his name? Blofeld. Blofeld. Wonderful name. They went off to do this yoga and came out of it saying, they thought they might do it again. Perhaps if I did yoga, I wouldn't have got such an achy back after a fall. Anyway. And finally, I can report there are still no birds on my bird table. But I have found the binoculars that I was gifted when I joined the National Trust. It was Suzanne that wanted me to join the National Trust. She's in the National Trust. I've got to say, it wasn't really my thing, but I like a nice walk as much as the next man. I kind of feel with a lot of these properties, kind of seen one, kind of seen them all a bit, but and even the cafes. I mean, one positive used to be the cafes, but these days I can't even have a nice cup of coffee. It's most irritating because of the milk, you see. Gone lactose intolerant, so I have to have black coffee, and black coffee's okay, but somehow I miss that simple pleasure of the a cappuccino or something like that. That's one of the things I used to enjoy about going to Italy, was the cafe society, perhaps with a lemon tort of some sort. Anyway, I'm rambling, so it's time to say bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Sleep well. Bye-bye.